Hey everyone, when does solidarity become xenophobia? This question is asked to us by Lynn Davies in the article Educating Against Extremism. And what this article is really about is how do we educate young adults so that they don't revert to acts of extremism that may be ingrained into the culture or the nationality or their family, and how can their education prepare them to be able to criticize and cope with a world that is becoming um, more and more diverse in its interactions, and how can they be ready to deal with these new interactions that before they may not have. And I believe that the book selection this semester has really been helpful in understanding what this article is trying to get at, because it has allowed us to read books from many different viewpoints and from authors with many different life experiences that I personally don't have. Coming from the North Country, the Canadian border, um, we're not exactly the most diverse area of New York, so reading these books about people from many different other places with many different circumstances really allows me to not only look into myself and see who I am and what's going on in my life, but to prepare me to interact with people that I might not share everything with, lifestyle wise or culturally with, but I will be able to find something that I can grab onto, that we can both come together and understand. Um, because what she really warns against in this article is extremism, and her idea of extremism is summed up by the Archbishop Desmond Tutu when he says extremism is when you do not allow for a different point of view, when you hold your own views to be quite exclusive, when you don't allow for the possibility of difference. Most of the books we've read this semester, just off the top of my head, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian or All American Boys, have been really effective in showing us a different point of view that I personally can say I wouldn't have had. Um, and it gives us some important insight into how the world is through another person's eyes, which we then can use to share with the young adults that we'll be serving, because they're going to be in a world that is equally connected as we are, as if not even more, and they need to be ready for that. They need to be able to cope with these interactions that even today may not be taking place, because if they just resort to the extremism and the hate, that's not going to advance them in life. It really can only hurt, according to this article and according to many of us, I believe.